Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a login screen of Runescape, where I am about to enter 62 wave of Inferno Cave, where normally it would have been because, I got paused to just use hiding behind the pillar with a slime or ranger or whatnot, But nope, this time I got forced off because of a system update and that, so just with about a minute left I got that login thing, so yeah, I haven't got logged out of wave 61, now already entered wave 62. You'll see exactly what I mean when it comes to just, the intensity. And boy, let me just tell it straight, I reckon I will not survive this probably because the ranger will fuck me up or the slime will get the better of me. Or it could be both, and maybe that actually be better, but it's just by the time I realise it'll be probably too late. And and the melee is there to throw a spanner in the fucking works, so oh man. Alright, also yeah, indeed you see this here, and this login and password. But yeah, probably most likely as I've done with some of the other videos and that have appeared, and yes, censored by YouTube and other applications, and that indeed, courtesy of the video editor software that I use. But anyway, all that besides, well, man, I'm just fucking dreading it. Dreading it. Alright, prepare to die. Prepare to die. Alright, Alright. Holy shit, it's gone. Well, I told you that got destroyed. Fuck. I was surprised it lasted long with the range than I thought, but yeah, and when I saw the range I was like, no, but I was like, nah. I was fucked. Like, that was already damaged because I had a bit of negligence over the time, but yeah, I thought that was still there. Nope. It was lost. And still, that's pathetic amount to cool, but maybe it was higher than before. I don't know if 6.4k and that was the maximum you can get from fight caves, but my god, that is just fucking hell. Indeed, what is the Inferno? Yeah, that one. Oh. Hard pulse, indeed. Just my god. This appears to be it then. I gave the best kind of effort I could have. Also, yeah, probably should have maybe used that for the defense and all, but I did not. Oh damn. Damn, oh damn, oh damn. Well, anyway, I suppose that's the thing. I'm going to be getting back on with the usual stuff, but I suppose, well, with this being a very short video, reminiscent of the very first Inferno Run Part 2, yes, indeed. I'll finish off with just one last little talking bit of news on that. Because, yeah, I've still got quite a bit, surprisingly, but at least it's cut down by a good 40% or so. But yeah, this one I've been actually intrigued to talk about. Yeah, do you remember, the Fukong selling thing to, what was it, Plan of Fortune? And that. The whole general concept of that was, yeah, it seemed to be kind of a non-deal for a time, but that's actually turned out to be kind of, shall we say, not sincerely honest in that, because it turns out, yeah, Plan of Fortune is still Plan of Fortune, it's just going under a different name now, to this most British sounding name, yes, MacArthur Fortune Holding LLC. Yeah, it's strange that it's a good few people, especially those in the accounting field and that, some dubious, but others are certainly proven to have shown their knowledge. Those people have speculated very much so accurately, I would say, that indeed they are just a shell company, and that because of the whole going from China to abroad and that. Yeah, to escape the debt of the devious Chinese authoritarian government, yes. I don't know how that works though, like, you know, the whole, you bring your economic, like, IPs, you know, stuff, go to abroad. I don't quite know how that works, and that it's probably way different over there, you know, considering that the thing with communism, yeah, is the whole, everyone belongs to the government. It's capitalistic in how they get about the money, but communist in who the rights belong to, and that. You know, essentially everything indirectly belongs to the Chinese government, but political ideologies aside, yes, the whole thing about this is it throws a bit of a spanner in terms of, well, it's not quite how would you say it, an investment venture partners to Fukong. You know, it's not like going from the Americans to the Chinese. It's like going from the Chinese to the pseudo-Americans, but in actuality Chinese kind of ones, because it's really just shell companies. Like, call yourself a different name, but you're still the same person kind of thing. Yeah, no, and, well, essentially, people are wondering, because this company, well, they've been notoriously bad with RuneScape 3, but for some reason they've let old school RuneScape be its own thing, but I think they've only gotten away with that because it's just it's a smaller project. Like, maybe they're just experimenting, and now they're taking the double management's words over here as words for it, and they'll just let it be, you know. If it keeps making money on its own, it's maybe a smaller project, they'll just be fine with it. It's when it becomes the main one, and this has been contested for years now, like, everyone's old school RuneScape over to RuneScape 3, and it became double, and it became fucking triple as it's been in the past year or so. It's like, yeah, when does RuneScape 3 become the main game now? Like, I thought it lost it a long time ago, but, you know, I just wonder when the owners will see it, and when they do, how will they respond to it? Will they just be like, there's too much untapped sort of potential money to be had here, you know, like, you know, you could give a little bit of microtransactions, just feed it in multiple steps, you know, and this is the problem, because you can say that about any fucking community, really think of it, even, like, you could even say that with the folks that, was it, EA's FIFA, or fucking, was it, Epic Games Fortnite, you can make the same argument, except we know it's bullshit, but you don't know if it's bullshit old school RuneScape as well. That's the hard part. It's a lot of talk, but it's just because I feel like it's hard to prove. And they're probably wondering about that as well, is that, you know, is there actual merit? Is there no bluffing here? You know, like, will the majority of people actually quit? You know, truth be told, and this is something coming from myself, microtransactions never actually put me off the late RuneScape 2. You know, Squeal Fortune, the fucking goblin and all. No. It was a nuisance, I'll say that much. You know, the whole fucking, that icon that kept appearing, you know, until you clicked on it, did this wheel one if you're free to play, 2 if you're members, and then it would piss off for the day. That didn't really bother me. And that is a way of kind of forcing you to kind of engage with it, and unless you're susceptible to gambling kind of stuff and that, it's not really intrusive in that sense. But the problem lies in what came afterwards, the whole combat update, you know. This whole thing of, like, you know, the AFK kind of stuff, no fucking abilities, special attacks, you know. Yeah, all gone. Yeah, that, like, the RuneScape I knew was dead, and not because of that. But, well, so, we shall see if, not Fukong, but MacArthur Fortune Holding, aka Platinum Fortune, will hold true to their word on that, and if they will actually be good for old school RuneScape, because I think RuneScape 3 is you know, it's just gone, and it's too late to be saved exactly, but well, maybe they can do a better job, not making it even worse, but well, not much hope there, but we shall see. So, without further ado, I bid adios to you all, ladies and gentlemen. 5th Inferno run, pretty damn good, but evidently it didn't pan out quite as good, but here's hoping that I'll get the Ancestral and the Good Eye. I swear on that. You know, one thing I'll finish on, I would have actually made a whole different video had this been a failure. Like, I'll just show a screenshot where I died, and whether it be wave 20, 30, 40, 50, you know, and basically say, well, what was happening now, but indeed, wave 62 is going to be a fucking hard one to crack, I tell you that much. Even more, like, I did probably like 2.5 hours just to get to where I was, and just fuck me, that's going to be like 3 hours plus now. But yeah, getting Ancestral and Kadai, which means, yeah, that's about 120, 200 mil, which means, yeah, you're not going to see another fair run for a long time, unfortunately. But when I do, well, unless if I really fuck up and I'm like, okay, no, Elysian Spirit Shield, but nah, that's not really going to happen. But alrighty then. Till then, folks. Till then.